This is an amazing, untold history of the first Ethiopian scientist, Dr. Engineer Kitawu Ejigu.
Dr. Engineer Kitawu Ejigu was born in the Ethiopian town of Bonga in the Kaffa. He went to Jimma's Miadzia 27th High School. He subsequently moved to Bahir Dar Polytechnic Institute, where he got his diploma in mechanical engineering with a concentration in agricultural technology in 1966, as the best student in his class. Kita worked as Chief Technical Advisor and Assistant Manager at the Ethiopian Automotive Services and Sales Company, ISCO, for 2 years after graduating from the institute. He received a scholarship from the Japanese Overseas Technical Association in 1972 and went to Japan to study automotive engineering at Hiroshima University and language and economics at Osaka University. He then traveled to the United States, where he began his extensive studies and training, eventually earning a master's degree in business administration and a master's degree in business administration in 1979. He subsequently went on to Northrop University in California to finish his PhD in space vehicle systems engineering. In the late 1970s, he finished his studies and research and began working for NASA as a system engineer and space research scientist. He worked with other scientists to develop space shuttles and rockets that helped in planetary science study and exploration. In 1977, he was employed as Chief Spacecraft Systems Design Engineer by the Jet Propulsion Lab, JPL, of the California Institute of Technology, a NASA research laboratory in Pasadena, California. Dr. Engineer Kitawu Ejigu worked as a space technology and systems research scientist at Boeing, Rockwell International, and Loral Corp, and invented 2 aerospace mechanisms for JPL NASA that were patented under NASA's new technology. Kitaw's brilliant career also included working as a space technology and systems research scientist at Boeing, Rockwell International, and Loral Corp. He was in charge of the definition, design, development, integration, test, and launch of sophisticated planetary mission spacecrafts and Earth-orbiting satellite systems while in that role. Kitawu also managed a joint NASA-ESA European Space Agency International Solar Polar Mission Spacecraft Systems Interface as a systems design engineer at JPL. While working with other NASA scientists with Apollo astronaut Buzz Aldrin, the second man to walk on the moon, Kitawu devised 2 aeronautical mechanisms, patented under NASA's New Technologies Initiatives, in 1978. Kitawu led Martin Marietta's research team in numerous related advanced technology application research efforts on Mars missions, producing remarkable scientific achievements. In 1986, Kitawu joined the Space Systems Division of Rockwell International, the company that built the Space Shuttle Orbiter.
At Rockwell, he became the principal investigator, chief research engineer for a number of complex space systems projects. In the Advanced Programs Engineering Department, he worked as a project manager. In support of the SDI and associated initiatives, he managed the development of advanced technology for kinetic energy weapon systems, ASAT, GBI, E2I, TMD. Kitawu was also the program manager for a Lunar Mars Micro Rover research and development project in support of NASA's future exploration missions on the Moon and Mars. Kitawu subsequently switched his focus to Africa, namely Ethiopia, with the hopes of introducing and advancing technology-based development. Kitawu served as President CEO of Transtech International, a privately held satellite and associated systems engineering business which he founded with partners. Not only is Dr. Engineer a scientist, but he is also an eloquent politician. He made his mark on Ethiopian politics by forming a national party called the Ethiopian National Unity Front in election 97. It has paid more than $1 million a month to educate about 200 Ethiopian refugee students. Source, Zephus, November 24, 1994. The engineer's wife is a non-Ethiopian woman. Estella Ejigu is her name. Estella received Ethiopian culture in addition to her baptism. During his lifetime, Dr. Kitawu Ejigu had 3 children, Ethiopian and biblical names for Binyam, Jared, and Abigail. It is rumored that he died at the age of 58 while playing basketball on January 13, 2006. The news was not believed at the time. The death sentence for Dr. Engineer Kitawu Ejigu remains controversial. At the end, I would like to thank you for your attention. Please don't forget to follow and subscribe to this channel. Thank you again.